Hey, welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected as the Necromancer. In this episode, we are going to explore out into the desert, starting with the Rocky Waste, and then we're going to go explore the Halls of the Dead. We don't technically need to go to the Halls of the Dead because we already have the Haradra Cube, but we're going to go into them anyway just for the sake of the experience that we can get from it. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our first channel member who subscribed at Tier 2, our Games Maestro tier, Peekapone91, so thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean so much to me that you've done that for me. I hope you enjoy your new perks, so thank you very much. And as always, I gotta mention, guys, I am now partnered on YouTube, and it's all thanks to you guys' help over the course of the past year, so thank you so much, you guys. Now that I'm partnered, you guys can now join my channel and become exclusive members for members-only content, including loyalty badges, access to live streams, members-only community posts, as well as video shoutouts. So please do make a contribution and join the channel. It would really mean so much to me. Your support over the course of the past year and a half since I started this channel has really already meant so much to me, but taking the extra step would really mean just so much more. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on with this nonsense here. I am very, very scared about what the outside world has to tell us because of all of the lightning beetles that are going to be involved with all of this. Speaking of lightning beetles, and look at that, we have Foulmane the Hunter right off the start. This is going to be total nonsense. All of my skeletons are going to be dying in like a quarter of a second each, and so is my Iron Golem apparently, which is going to be just utter fantastic times. So this is going to be just great. My Emilio died in a quarter of a second, and this is going to be just fantastic. I am not going to be appreciative of what this is going to be telling us. Even though Emilio has some pretty decent resistances, this is still not going to go well for us. It doesn't help that he's cursed. It really doesn't help that he's cursed. It does not help. That does not help matters whatsoever. But you have lost experience. Yes, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me that we lost experience by dying there. Alright, well, let's go ahead and re-raise our lovely friends here. Let's see, what can we do? I think what I'm going to do is I am going to... Ooh. That's kind of cool. Faithful Chainmail, that's kind of wild. That is kind of wild. I kind of like that, honestly. I think I am going to go ahead and raise What's-His-Face off of that, just to give him some resistances. Feel like that would be somewhat beneficial in some fashion. But let's go ahead and get Emilio back. Who goes there? I go there. I am the one who is in front of you, Grays. Okay, go ahead and get our stuff back here. We were able to kill off everything as we died, which is okay, I suppose. Now let's go ahead and get our potions back into our pockets. And make our way ever forward, hopefully without, losing our entire life. That would be, super nice if that didn't happen. If we didn't manage to lose our entire life in the process of trying to explore through all this nonsense. I would really appreciate it if that did not happen. Alright, let's go ahead and raise our lovely skeletons here. Get our skeletons into existence, since they all died because we died. Which is not what we like to see, but it is what it is. That's an experience shrine. I will gladly take an experience shrine, because we definitely need all that lovely, lovely experience. There is no doubt about that. Break some pots. Break some lovely, lovely pots. Hello there. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so yeah, we need to be aware that we are going to be encountering elite enemies every quarter second. That's just something we need to be aware of. Plague Wolf, multiple shots, mana burn. I'm not particularly scared about a carrion bird that deals multiple shots because I'm not entirely sure what kind of ranged attack it actually does. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure entirely, so I'm not entirely scared of that. Raise the skeletons. Lose all of my mana because that frickin' thing was mana burn. Superior zombie head. What's the deal with this superior zombie head? Not better than what we have. By no means is it better than what we have, so we're not going to grab that. Super healing potion. Take those superior healing potions, because we can definitely use those to survive. Survive in this dangerous desert landscape that we call home. Even though we don't like to call it home. Because this place is very scary. There is no doubt that this place is quite terrifying, what with all of the beetles. We are not particularly scared of huntresses, but beetles are quite terrifying. Hello there, Flail. You certainly exist, Mr. Flail. But I am not interested in picking you up, in all honesty. In all honesty, I am not interested in picking up a flail, because it's just a basic flail. I suppose if we still had the power to imbue things, I would have been okay with picking that up and testing to see if we could have gotten anything better, but we kind of wasted our imbue power, which is what we did in normal difficulty as well, but that's okay. It's kind of hard to use the imbue power on anything that's useful, so there you go. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and explore through all of this. See how much we can explore through all of this. See how much of this we can destroy. See how many dung soldiers we can destroy. The good thing is that dung soldiers, they don't seem to have all that much health, so they're relatively easy to kill. I mean, their lightning damage is significant, but again, they don't seem to have that much life, so they seem to be relatively easy to kill, which is a good thing. They don't seem to last all that long, and they don't seem to cause too many issues. I mean, they do cause issues, but they're not all that terrible. They are not all that terrible, and this is going to be the way to the dry hills, which is not where we want to be yet, so we're not going to the dry hills yet. We are looking for the stony tomb. That is what we are looking for right now, is the stony tomb. Because we want the experience that the stony tomb will give us, so that's what we are looking for. We want to try to find as many side areas as we physically possibly can here throughout the game, because again, we want to get as much experience as we physically possibly can. That should go without saying, but you know, that's just how it is. You gotta try to find as many side areas as you can, because you're always getting lovely experience points. You are always getting lovely experience by killing off your enemies. So by going into side areas, you are getting that much more experience. But where is the stony tomb? Where might it be? Who's to say? I don't know. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I certainly don't know where. That pot caught fire for some reason. Who's to say why? I certainly do not know why. There was some flaming powder inside the pot that decided to catch fire as soon as oxygen hit it. I am no scientist, so I certainly don't know why or how that happens, but hey, it certainly happens for some reason or another. Now, I'm thinking when we level up, we're probably going to level up Summon Resist again. That's probably what we're going to wind up doing when we level up, is Summon Resist again. For the simple fact that we are dealing with a lot of things here in Act 2 that deal elemental damage. So that's probably what we're going to wind up doing, is Summon Resist again. So let's just establish that before we level up, and just point out beforehand that we will probably do Summon Resist when we level up again. Because that seems like it would be a safe thing to do. And it would ensure the survival of our minions ever further. They're doing a pretty good job so far against the lightning beetles, which is a good thing. They're doing a pretty good job surviving against those. They're not dying quite as regularly as I would have originally thought they might. They died pretty quickly against the elite dung soldier that had cursed, but beyond that, they're not really dying all that often, which is perfect and what I like to see. Hello there, Stony Tomb. I can see you on the map there. I will gladly enter you, whether you like it or not. Alright, let's go ahead and kill off these carrion birds. These freaking carrion birds. I still don't understand why it says they have multiple shots sometimes. These elites have multiple shots, because I don't think they actually shoot a ranged attack. I've never seen carrion birds use a ranged attack. Unless I'm just blind and I haven't seen it, which is entirely possible, but hey, who's to say? Alright, hello there, Stony Tomb. Starting off on the right foot here by just immediately fighting burning dead mages that are lightning powered. So that is lovely times, as well as horrors, lightning mages and horrors. I'm pretty sure horrors deal lightning damage too, which is pretty terrifying, but it is what it is. Gonna go ahead and raise a couple of horrors so we have a couple of more skeletal foot soldiers, which is what we like to see. Oh no! Okay, go ahead and enter the room. Go ahead and enter the room and get everybody inside the room. Man, I just took a shaz ton of damage there. Alright, let's go ahead and get everybody available here. And I am going to run away. I am going to run away. I am just going to go ahead and curse everything. But something in this room has cursed. Something in this room is cursing my friends here, and I'm not a fan of it. Not sure what it is, but there is something that is cursing my minions. And I'm not sure what it is. There is a beetle in here that is an elite. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm not sure if we've killed it already. But I can't find it anywhere, so I'm guessing we must have killed it already. Ouch, 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 ouch! Darn it. Okay, so I raised our Iron Golem off of something that prevents monster heal, which is kind of cool, actually. So that should be pretty helpful. Mind Venom the Grim, multiple shot spectral hit. So that's kind of cool. That prevent monster heal is going to be helpful. That'll definitely help against elites. Because I'm pretty sure elites, they heal themselves. And as do, like, Tainted, like, Misshapen and all that fun stuff. So preventing monster heal is going to be very helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and get our minions back into reality here. Get our minions back to reality. We don't see any more corpses anywhere, so we're going to have to wait before we actually do that. So let's continue on here. Continue on ever forward. Get our amplified damage ready to exist. Oh no! Got Doomhead, the hammer. He's stone skin and aura enchanted. You, sir, need to go away. I don't like you, Mr. the Horror, so please, can you not exist? I would much appreciate it if you didn't exist, Mr. the Horror. I also don't like how Emilio is taking so much damage, but that's okay. I have the powers of potions, which is all that really matters, is the power of potions. So let's go ahead and do this, and then do that. Do I not have any more corpses? Nope, no more corpses. It's crystal sword. What's a crowbill? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I've never heard of a crowbill before. That is kind of cool. That's kind of cool indeed. Alright, open that chest. There's nothing inside that chest. There's a corpse inside that sarcophagus. Alright, onwards we go, ever forward, exploring the world. That is what we want to be doing. All of these mages. All these mages that just seem to exist for no reason. Alright, let's go ahead and get our skeletons here. So I'm pretty sure the Stony Tomb has something like 2 sublevels. I'm pretty sure that's all there is. I don't think there's 3. I'm pretty sure there's just 2. So this shouldn't take too awfully long to do. I wouldn't think. I wouldn't think this takes too awfully long to do, but who's to say? Our poison resistance is terrible, so we're going to be staying poisoned for like a quadrillion years, which is really the unfortunate thing. We're going to have to try to keep... I think we're going to want to try to keep antidote potions on us for the simple fact that, again, our poison resistance is terrible, and we stay poisoned for like a quadrillion years. Oh no! Okay, let's go ahead and get everybody into the center of the room here. Make it so our skeletons and minions can actually attack everything at the center of the room rather than getting stuck at the center, at the start of the room. Snotvex. He's cold enchanted and something else. He's cold enchanted and what, lightning enchanted? I suppose that's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and run around. Just run around and hopefully not die. That would be super nice if that happened, if I didn't die. Go ahead and take a oh no! I wasted a potion on Emilio there. And I also wasted time on freaking my Iron Golem. I lost all of my minions there. That is a damn shame. Let's see here. What can I raise what's his face off of here? Let's see here. 1 to 2 cold damage. We'll go ahead and do 14% enhanced damage. We'll go with that. That'll work. That'll work just fine. That will work just fine. So let's go ahead here and raise good old Emilio back into existence. Hopefully... Oh, I need to buy some potions. Yeah, I need potions. So let's go ahead and buy a singular blue potion and fill up our slots with more healing potions. And hopefully we don't die in the process of fighting Snotvex. That would be unfortunate. Oh, it's not Snotvex, it's Pit Drool the Wraith. Oh, there's two elites. No wonder. No wonder we were getting completely annihilated, because there were 2 elites here. Fantastic. It's exactly what I like to see, is 2 elites. Alright, well, now we're gonna have to try to find something to raise our Iron Golem off of here. Hopefully we can find something in this room that would work fine, so we don't have to go all the way back to town and do it. That would be, you know, much preferred, is if we can find something in this room, such as a great sword or a giant sword or something of the sort. But the problem is that there are no identify potions, or scrolls, so we're gonna have to go back to town anyways. So there's really no, there's no avoiding that. There's a superior claymore here. There's a triple-socketed superior claymore, which I might actually raise my Iron Golem off of, in all honesty. So I think that's what I'm going to do, actually, is raise my Iron Golem off of a triple-socketed whatchamface. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Let's go ahead and do 4 to 7 cold, 1 to 22 lightning, and we'll do 54% damage to undead. Increase the undead damage a little bit there. Feel like that might get the job done in some fashion or another. And we can go ahead and raise our minions back to reality. Are all the corpses gone? Did all the corpses disappear? Yeah, they certainly did. Fantastic. All right, well, let's go ahead and level up then. We'll do vitality, and we'll do summon resist. That is what we are going to do, is summon resist. Alright, well, let's go ahead and clear out the rest of the stony tomb before we call the video successful here. Let's go ahead and clear out the rest of the stony tomb. Okay, there's things that are lowering our resistances significantly here. It's good old Creeping Feature. He's extra strong, cold enchanted, and aura enchanted. So we're going to have to take care of Creeping Feature. Gotta get rid of Creeping Feature. Because he is cold enchanted. We don't like cold enchanted zombies. Especially since he just annihilated Emilio with very little issues. He just destroyed Emilio with very little problems whatsoever. So let's go ahead and get him back. Let's go ahead and get him back.
Yes, citizen.
I mean, he's got some pretty decent resistances, but he dies relatively easily, which is not necessarily what we want to see. We don't want to see our lovely friend dying as easily as that. Wow, the Frost Nova deals so much damage. That Frost Nova deals a crazy amount of damage. That is kinda crazy town. I don't wanna die, so I'm just gonna run around and hopefully not die. That would be super nice if that didn't happen. That would be super nice if that did not happen, if I didn't die a painful death. Super healing potion, greater healing potion. Anything else in this room? There ain't nothing else in this room, so we can continue on forward and explore the final way forward, which is gonna have the undead. What else could it possibly have besides the undead? What else could it possibly have besides horrors? That is the question of the hour. What else could there be besides horrors? Who's to say? I certainly can't say. Oh, I'm raising my mages. I don't want mages, I want regular skeletons. Want to raise my regular skeletons here. It's what we would like to do here. Alright, and just like that, we have cleared out the Stony Tomb. Exactly in the fashion that we wanted to clear it out. So let's get the heckles out of here and call the video good.
Good day.
Yes, good day to you too, Atma.
Yes.
Got nothing I need to identify, so let's go ahead and just sell these potions. Alright guys, so thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we explore through the Dry Hills. Go to the Halls of the Dead. We don't have to go to the Halls of the Dead because we already have the Haradrim Cube, but of course we will be going there anyway for the sake of experience points, and see how much farther beyond we can get with that. And as always, I gotta mention, guys, I am now a partner on YouTube, and as a partner on YouTube, you guys can now join my channel and become exclusive members for members-only content, including loyalty badges, access to live streams, members-only community posts, as well as video shoutouts. So please do make a contribution and join the channel. It would really mean so much to me if you guys did that. Your support up to this point has already meant so much to me. Just taking the extra step would mean that much more. And as always, guys, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next episode.